all perfect, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So you come around this side, so the wind's gone,
Yeah.
so you look at this tyre,
Yeah.
something's been placed on here,
Okay.
like an accelerant has been put on there, and
Yeah.
it's burnt up into the engine. You can
Okay.
tell by all the damage is this side.
Yeah.
That point's where it started from.
So you can tell this was done deliberately?
Well, yeah, basically.
I'm not sure how to say this. It's been 2 days and honestly, it feels like I'm living in a bad dream. The last video I filmed was on Sunday, January 25th in the early afternoon, and you saw me be so excited about wiring up the lights and finally having power. And I went home and went to bed that night, and then at about 11 o'clock, I had repeated calls from my neighbour, and when I answered the phone, I just heard the words, "Your bus is on fire." And I think I must have asked her to repeat it 3 times because I just couldn't process what I was hearing. I grabbed my coat and I ran over to find the fire crew spraying Betty with water. The fire was out at that stage, but she was still steaming, and I could see the complete damage to her front end and the smashed windshield. I'm not sure I really remember all the details of that time. I just remember watching the firefighters do their job and start their investigation, and I just remember that I couldn't stop shaking, and I knew it wasn't because I was cold. I just was in complete shock and disbelief at what was happening in front of me. Once it was safe, the firefighters allowed me to go into the bus and salvage anything that I could. As you can see behind me, the fire damaged the entire front of the bus, the engine bay and the structure, but the fire didn't reach the back of the bus. Everything in there is just water and smoke damaged. It was lucky that all of my tools and expensive items were already being stored at home. Most of my materials were stored in plastic boxes with lids on them, so they were able to be kept safe. And so with the help of my neighbours and the fire crew, we were able to salvage most of what was inside her. Needless to say, I couldn't sleep at all that night, and then the next morning, once it got light, I came back over to assess the damage in the daylight. I think if my heart hadn't already been broken at that point, that was the moment it would have, because just seeing her in that state in the daylight is just gut-wrenching. The police and the forensics team came that morning to collect evidence, and they were able to hand me back the keys that afternoon. I've been in touch with my insurance company, who obviously have opened a claim, and in fact they are coming today to take her away. And in reality, I think this is probably going to be the last time that I see her. I don't think I've really processed what has happened just yet. All my time and my savings and my earnings, wrapped up in my dreams, wrapped up in this, and then just destroyed in an instant through someone's unnecessary cruelty. I can't fathom how that works. The police investigation is ongoing, but it seems like this was more of a personal attack against me rather than a random act of antisocial behaviour. I'm in touch with the police and hoping that they might have a suspect and potentially make an arrest at some point. Not that that brings Betty back, and so it doesn't necessarily really make me feel any better about the situation. I don't have to tell you how devastated and shocked I am. I'm sure you probably are as well watching this. It feels like this is the kind of stuff that you see on television and that happens to other people but not you, and I'm still wrapping my head around that. I'm not quite sure what the plan is moving forward. All I do know is that I refuse to be intimidated, bullied, or have my dreams taken away from me. And I'm pretty stubborn when it comes to getting what I want. There are so many bad things happening in the world right now, and I refuse to let this be one more. I truly believe that the only way to counter bad things is to live life by leading with love and putting positive energy out into the world. And this experience will not have changed that outlook. In fact, it makes me feel like we need to do it there's even more reason to live that way. I'm so lucky to have fantastic neighbours, friends, family who are supporting me through this. And I know that the community that we've built here will also overwhelm me with their love and support. And so I just thank you guys for all your good wishes at the moment. I'm not quite sure what to say at the moment. Maybe we can just hold some space to say goodbye to a fantastic bus, built and sort of made in the UK, served her community in Nottingham by being a mobility bus, and was on her way to being reborn as the ultimate camper van, which I like to believe would have been her crowning glory. So thank you to Betty for everything that she gave me in our short time together, and I'm sorry that your swan song was cut short.